Heidi from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here with a collab that's hosted by lovely Lisa at the Crafting Diva, and this is for autumnal and Halloween projects. So it's just going to last for 4 weeks, 4 Fridays at 6 p.m. We're going to share this week and next week. It'll be autumn, and then the last 2 will be Halloween. And there is a long list of ladies. I think there's maybe 11 of us. Do you know, I'm not sure we're all ladies. A long list of crafters in the description box below, so you can hop on over and see what other things they have made. If, like me, you are a little bit addicted to autumnal and Halloween themed crafts. And there is a hashtag which is halloweencollabcd for Crafting Diva. So I think that is the business out of the way. I am holding on to my microphone because I've just filmed this and there was a weird buzzing, and I'm thinking it was something to do with where it was. I don't know. Let me just check and see. Yeah, that does seem a bit better. Okay, good. So what I am going to show you is a project that a few projects I've made, and then I'm going to make one with you. So I've been a bit of a shopaholic. Not really, but I think I've shared 2 autumn crafting hauls, and this is sort of a third. I went on to look at Crafter's Companion because they were advertising, they had some things on sale. And I did buy one thing in a sale, but then I bought these. They had some lovely new sort of autumny themed ones, so I bought this. It comes with dies and matching sentiment stamps. I should show you at the back. And these are some of the other ones I've got in the range here. I did quite like that Frankenstein head, but I thought there's probably a limit to how many Frankenstein head cards I'm going to make. But yeah, gorgeous. So I got that one, and then I also got the toadstool, and this is the dies you get on the back of that, and some sentiments. There is a cat one, like a black cat, and a bat, which I sort of regret not getting, but anyway. I also bought a couple of little Halloween things there. I bought this stamp set, how cute, and this little skeleton die, and my plan was to use the skeleton with that bone stamp set. So I have made a few things, and then I thought I would just talk you through how to make a little easel card with one of them. So I made, just on craft card to make it like the card base, I did this little toadstool, and the little smaller toadstool and the sentiment and the leaves and the grass at the bottom, they're all included in this set. I think maybe this sentiment came from the leaf set, though I have done a wee bit of mixing and matching with that. And then I made an easel card out of it. So you can see there it's the easel, and it's in the shape of that toadstool. So it's a bit tricky one-handed. Again, all of those dies are in the set. And then with the leaves, I made just like a sort of opening at the top card, and I used the other dies that were in the set to make some decoration around that sentiment. So what I'm going to make with you now is an easel card using that leaf. I think last year I bought a pumpkin one after I saw the Crafty Seas make lovely pumpkin shaped cards. I think they maybe did easel cards with it actually. And then I became a little bit addicted, so I bought, again from Crafter's Companion, I got a snowman and a Christmas tree, and then in the sale I bought the penguin. So, but it's dead easy once you know how to turn these kind of dies into shaped cards. So I thought I'll just show you, and if you haven't done it before, you could maybe give it a try. And if you have, or it's dead obvious, then yeah, it's not brain surgery. So please watch along and see what you think. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the first step is the same. Oh, I've just stood up to put the camera on and the cat's nicked my chair. Thank you, Oz. So the first step is the same whether you're going to make just the normal kind of top fold card or the easel card, and that is to create your card base. So first of all, let's see how big this leaf is, and I need to get my scoring tool. There we go. So that's it flat against the bottom, and it's just under 5 inches. You want to give it a bit, because it's a very narrow point. Let's see, maybe 4 1/4. We're going to score, and I'm using craft card, so let's do 4 1/4, and then that. So it means that when you line that up with the bottom, and it overhangs a bit. Now, if for the toadstool, I wouldn't leave it as much, because obviously it's got a much wider top, but you don't want just a tiny little skinny bit holding the card together. So that's why I've given it a bit more there. So I'm just going to cut this now. So obviously this is quite, I've used quite a strong card, but you can see it has cut through that double layer. No problem at all. You just want to be a wee bit gentle removing it. So there we go. That is our card. So now we've got that kind of top opening. Now, to create that, just that normal card, what I would do is I've cut another leaf shape, because obviously this one's lost its top point, and I've cut it out. This was out of a sort of creamy card, and I've inked it up already. So I would just layer those up and stick those on, and then you've got a card that opens up, and it would sit like so on the shelf. However, I'm going to make this one into a little easel card, so I get my trusty scoreboard out again, and let's see. So I think that was, what was that, 4 1/4 I did. Well, I did it at 4 on the first one, so 4 1/8. So I'm going to score it at 2. So what we've done there is just created that easel bit there, and I'm gonna so it will sit like this. Now I'm going to pop my leaf on the front so you get an idea. So first of all, I'm going to glue my coloured one on. Now you could just stick this top layer on it and not bother with a craft layer underneath, but I just thought it will look a bit better with the same colour of base card behind it. Not that I'm just being picky probably, but so you see what I mean, it'll look better at the back. Now, so that's layered up. Now I'm just going to put some glue on this bottom part of the easel base. Like so, and then glue that on top, and then I'm just going to give that a little bit there. Now, one of the good things about this die set, you might notice it's got the sort of veins that are left exposed, and I think the reason they did that was so that you could ink through it. So I have just got, this is one of my blending brushes, and it's got a little bit left over of the brown ink on it, and I'm going to start in the middle and go out to the points. So when you take it off, ta-da, it looks like that, which I think is pretty cool. Now I'm just going to wipe over that with a little damp cloth straight away, and it just keeps it clean and tidy. So now it's just how to decorate it. So in the sets, it comes with a lot of other leaves I've cut out, and it comes with these sentiments, and this is between the two sets. I think this is the one from the leaves, yeah. So this, leaves are falling, autumn is calling, hello fall, autumn greetings, hello autumn, and then this harvesty themed one is with the toadstool. So I think I might just go with the thank you. And let me just I've got a little bit of scrappy card somewhere. That's not. Use this bit. It's always handy to have thank you cards lying around, isn't it? Okay, so we'll let that ink dry a little bit. Now I've got some leaves. So these leaves, the bigger ones, came from that stamp or that die set. And these teeny weeny ones, they actually came with a mushroom. And it's the same with these. You can do a little bit of inking and get that get the veins through. Let me see, I might need to. This one's a bit darker. Oops. So if you've got any other die sets that have got holes in them like that, maybe check it out if that works for you to add a little bit of detail, because that might be what the designer intended all along. Now this leafy one also comes with a little acorn. And the cap of the acorn has got the same, it's got a little crisscross, and when you ink over that it gives you a little bit of detail, so like that there, which is nice. So that's the leaves all looking good. Just wipe that down a bit. So the other thing I've got is this. I've got that little acorn that I've done, and I've got this little squirrel that I did, and I wondered about adding him. So I used his pal on my card that I shared in the video yesterday, but he is quite cute. I think I might do a bit of mix and match and add this little squirrel on. Will I raise him up and then I can yeah, then I can pop some leaves underneath him. So I'll just pop these sticky pads on here. I do love an easel card, and you know what, when it's sat there on the shelf in amongst all the other cards, or even just on its own, I think it looks so cool. Okay, so that's, he's stuck down there, and will I give him his little, I'll give him his little nut there. I think the the leaf is already out of size, you know, it's the wrong size, but that is fine, I do not mind. Now let me decide what I'm going to do with this sentiment. Oops. So I think I'm going to make the sentiment the little stopper for the easel. But give a bit of some layers there first. So I've got a whole load of scrappy scraps on my desk as per usual. So I'm going to build up a little bit of black underneath first of all.
What else have I got? I've got a bit of orange that is the same as the squirrel, or I've got this red. Maybe the red, maybe there's too much orange if I have that. Just snipping around here. And then a bit of red, and then I might put it back on the black just to make it stand out a wee bit more. I think he's alright, just like that actually. Right, I've got some more sticky pads here. Oh my goodness. One here. Here, I'm just going to let that sit for a wee minute before I try and peel those off. Now, what about some something like that maybe? Now, let me peel off and pop that little stopper on. So it is a dinky wee card, but it's cute. So pop that there, put that one on there. Oh yeah. So this is the finished article. So you can see it's got that little easel element to it, and when it's sat there on your bookshelves or your mantelpiece, or it just looks, I think, very cute. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out the other crafters involved in this collab. You'll find them all linked below in the description box, or you can just check out the hashtag, which is, can I remind myself? It is hashtag halloweencollabcd for Crafting Diva as our host. And also check back next week. So the next 3 Fridays there will be another project shared in amongst the group. So next week it'll be another autumnal one, and then the last 2 will be Halloween themed. So thank you so much for watching. Please drop me a like and leave me a comment, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye now.